Hello, everyone. It has been a couple of days since I filmed last. Ugh. I'm packing right now. Got a suitcase full of stuff that I have to pack because we leave tomorrow morning. Which actually we should already be on the road by the time this vlog gets out to you guys. But it's been a couple of days. It's been a couple of days since I uploaded, which is it full of stuff? Okay. Um, Take it out. Put it right there. For now, we'll move it. It's all just gonna come out of my suitcase. Anyways, it's been a couple of days, so let's talk about why. Because I went from 54 days of daily uploads, and most of those being consistently at like 10 a.m. every day. So yeah, well over a month of consistent daily uploads to suddenly no uploads for a couple of days. I kind of explained it a little bit, mostly in like a lot. I explained it in the community post that I uploaded. I posted. I bring this shirt. So you guys can see it. I'll give you guys a little suitcase tour in a minute. But Monday I barely filmed, as in like I didn't vlog at all, and I really didn't get up to much. And I was watching a movie with Abby at like 10:30 at night, and she looks at me and she's like, "Did you film today?" And I had like this little panic of like, "No, I completely forgot to like vlog. I didn't film anything the entire day." And so I had this little panic of like, "Oh my god, like it's 10:30. What am I gonna film that's gonna be worthy of a vlog?" And Abby was the one who's like, "Well, what if you just don't upload? Like, what if you take a couple days? Because you've been doing the daily uploads for over a month now, almost 2 months. Maybe you just need a little break. You need to take a couple of days and reset, recharge, and then figure out how you want to go forward with this." And I was like, like I just don't know if I can do that. I've been on this grind for so long that it felt weird. And she was like, "Well, do you have an issue with the not uploading because you just want to upload, like you don't want to break the streak, or is it like you just feel like you should be uploading like you can upload to every day?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Like I've been pretty good with uploading every single day, and I like doing that. Like I really like uploading every day." But I was like, "Yeah, like you know, you are like kind of right in that sense, though. The reason I'm having trouble with taking like a couple of days just to recenter and refigure everything out is I've been doing it for so long that it just feels weird not uploading." And she's like, "Yeah, like, that's like fair enough. I totally get that. Totally get that. Um, I think you should take a couple of days off." And I was like, "I don't know. Like, let me think about it for a little bit." And so I sat there and like we watched the movie, and the movie was fun. And then the movie finished. Like, "So what do you think?" And I was like, "I think, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take a couple days, just to really like sit down and actually think about what it is I want to be uploading, because I've been doing this for 50 days, and then I was like thinking about it, and it like clicked, and I was like, oh, like this is the mindset I had when I first started making YouTube. And if you guys haven't, for some of you guys, you've been here since the beginning. Some of you guys, you haven't. But in the beginning, I set myself a weekly upload schedule, or I tried to. And it got to the point where I would be uploading a video saying like, "Oh, I'm sick," just so I was uploading a video every single week to keep up with that schedule. And it's not that there's any issues with having a schedule, because I like the idea of having a schedule. It kind of keeps me accountable to you guys of like you should be expecting a video X number of days a month. Um, and sitting there thinking about it, I realized I'm back to that mindset of, oh, I said I was gonna have a video today, so I need to upload a video. And so then I'm like, it's 10:30 p.m. What is there to do? What's worth a vlog? But I was still sitting there being like, what could I do? Could we go film something like, maybe I just we'll start vlogging a little bit while we're watching the movie and then get content from that. Just sitting there, and it's like, what am I doing? Like, that's not entertaining. That's not what people want to watch. And so that's not what I did. I instead made the community post, put it out, and then watched the movie and went to bed. And you know what's crazy? The world didn't end. I didn't have a mass unsubscribe train. I think I gained 2 subscribers, and I let my videos breathe. Because that was the other thing she said was like, maybe you've been posting so much. Maybe to also justify this to yourself, let your videos breathe. You've uploaded 70 videos to this, or 60 videos to this channel in the past month. Maybe you let it breathe a little bit. I was like, yeah, actually, it's a good idea. That's what I've been doing, and I'm glad I did, because I've been seeing the results of that. Letting the videos breathe. This is a poorly packed suitcase. Holy moly. Why is this so bad? Sorry, I'm getting started. But I did that, and so I've taken the past couple of days to really think about how I want to continue doing these vlogs. And I think I want to keep doing the dailies, because I love the daily uploads, at least for the rest of the summer. Okay? So I think for the rest of the summer, you guys can rely on daily uploads from the channel. But then when I get into school, I made a good point of what are you gonna do? Are you gonna vlog every day to class? Is that even gonna be interesting? And I was like, I hadn't thought about that. But she made, again, she's been making really good points with it all. And so I think at this point, where I'm at is this summer, we're going to just keep the dailies going. Especially because we're leaving for Cologne tomorrow, so we have a bunch of videos there. And then come the start of the school year, the schedule might change a little bit to either being a couple times a week, which we'll decide then, or being a weekly vlog, a once a week thing, and that's what I'm still deciding on. And I haven't figured out everything to do with this. I think I still have a lot to put in my suitcase. I think I'm taking too much. So yeah. But I'm still figuring everything out. Still really trying to decide what's going on with the channel and what's going on with the vlogs. Because I'm enjoying the vlogs. I think you guys are enjoying the vlogs. So it's a win-win thing. I don't want to stop doing that. But I also don't want to I don't want to get to the point where I'm uploading a video for the sake of uploading a video. So I say I daily upload, you know? So, we're going to get through the rest of the summer, and then we're going to reevaluate where we move forward with things, which is completely okay. Okay, so... yeah, 1 second. Okay, so... we've been productive. We have not repacked the suitcase, so don't get me on with that. But... we spent time editing the podcast episode that's coming out this Saturday, so check it out, because Cameron actually got episode 52 filmed, and then I spent the past 2.5 hours filming 2 episodes for the Minecraft series on the gaming channel. 2 episodes. Please, in the comments down below, just tell me what software I should use, because the software I've used for all of the other series worked fine for recording those. I can't get it to frickin' work. It does not work for this mod pack. Because filmed the second one, and I lost a little bit of the second episode, which is not the end of the world, okay? It wasn't very much. It was 10 minutes. I filmed the second one. the second video today, and I was like filming. I'm going. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I had like 10 minutes, period, of footage, and I don't understand what it is that sets it off, but something does it, and it just it annoys me so much. Like, anyways, that's like the main update right now. I'm right now working on thumbnails for it. For actually not just it, but the podcast too. I'm working on this is the gaming channel's thumbnail for episode 2, which is, I think I'm titling it Upgrades. And then, see, if all the thumbnails kind of look similar, it's because they are not the same. But I have a very formulaic way of making them. It works this way, where I make what I want the thumbnails to kind of look like for the duration of like for that channel. The gaming one less so, but for the podcast it's kind of the same thing, because it's like a show, so it's a new episode every week. So that's right. I thought I could do something. That's fine. Anyways, yeah. So for the podcast, it's different every week, or it's the same every week. Sorry, I'm getting all up confused. I put the image in. I find an image, and generally I have an idea of what image I want to use for the podcast. Like a moment where I'm looking for it in the video, because like I know this is gonna be funny. For this week's episode, I'll give you a little hint. We talked about we'll play the game. I think I called it. Was this a comment left on our podcast or on a Foot Freak thing? And the twist was, many of them were, unfortunately, there was one that was like unfortunately left on the podcast. But anyways, yeah. So it's chill. I edit it together. It usually takes me about 3 minutes to find exactly what it is, because I have a rough idea of where in the video the clip I want is. And then then I just put the image in, do my editing, so like making the background blurry, pulling me camera out, and then uploading it, which is now what I'm doing. So we have episode, wait, I got a little view, so that's episode 52's thumbnail. And if you guys watch on multiple platforms, which I really appreciate if you do, I do the same. It's the same kind of process for for the Spotify thumbnail. It's actually like pretty much the exact same process. I throw perfect. Okay. I throw an image in, and then I just work around with it. And usually the harder part about the podcast thing is if it generally ends up happening this way. In this week's little moment that I knew I wanted, ended up being where Cameron and I are separate on separate edges of the screen. So sometimes what I do is switch things so it's more focused on one of us. Oh, okay, sorry. Gotta put another one. Where it's more focused on one of us, and then I do it. But right now, because I think it's a funnier thing for one of them, I don't even know what I'm saying. Pretty much, I think I'm going to try 2 different ways. One is cutting it in half so it's like kind of stuck with both of us. I don't think it's going to look very good though, but we're going to see. We're going to see what I can do. Crop to about halfway point. Usually how much of the thumbnail I like to keep. I don't know how that looks, but if I put me fine. And that's where it really comes down to it. Where it's what works best for us. Nope. See? So I think what ends up working best is focusing on one of us in the thumbnail. Okay. Hear me out, because I might be able to play a little with this and see if I can make it work. So, yeah. Let's duplicate that. I'm going to put them up. instead of anything else, we're going to erase me from the image and see if I can make it work like that. So if I can get Cameron, I was going to say if I can get Cameron on me, that'd be perfect. But for the shot, and you guys will see it when it comes out, if I can get the shot perfectly lined up, where it like looks good on us, then I got like something stuck in my throat. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know how it is. I don't know how good it is, but I want you guys to just look at it. Let me know in the comments. I don't think it's a very good thumbnail. As in, I think it's a fine thumbnail. I just think that the proportions of Cameron look a little weird. But that's fine. It's totally fine. Now it's the fun part of just making sure that I have the right episode number, because I've done that before where I put the wrong episode number in it. And then I can download both thumbnails, because I didn't download the other one yet. This one downloads. Click. Perfect. And then I just do the whole process of actually... I uploaded this hours ago when I finished editing it, because it takes so long to upload. The Sweetcast is the longest thing I regularly post. And so it regularly takes the longest to fully upload to YouTube. So I started early and then do other stuff on my computer, so I get it done. But anyways, do that. Description, title, cross post that to a podcast, our podcast service, and then it's out and it'll be ready for Saturday, which is perfect because I like to be ahead of time. So yeah. All right, let me focus on the details and then we'll see. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right. So we have officially finished packing. It is 3 a.m. We leave at 10. I have to be out for 7 or 7:30 so I can help Abby carry stuff in. We have my suitcase, my bag with like most of my stuff, and then that's my car bag. Because then it's just easier than having my actual bag in the car with us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're all packed. I'm chilling. Good to go. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm tired. And of course, we did all the laundry today. So that's, towels, clothes, and sheets. So I got to get the whole sheets thing together so I can sleep in the bed. But wanted to finish off the vlog for you guys. Oh, bring it back. There you go. Anyways, super excited. We'll be doing vlogs in Kelowna. So by the time you guys see this, we'll be on our way. And yeah, it's super fun. So subscribe if you guys haven't already down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the vlog and if you're happy I'm back. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.